Alright, so welcome back to episode number 3 of this Vanilla 1.19 Let's Play. Look, look, look. Carrots! We've got all the carrots! Look at all of these carrots! Aren't they magnificent? Oh, it took so long. But, I did have a lot of help. And it came over and gave me a bunch of carrots. Alright, so back up here on the perch, you can see that I've done some terraforming. I removed all of the trees and flattened out that land. And I also removed all of the sugarcane that was... Hey guys, so Future Rob here. Apparently I don't know the difference between sugarcane and bamboo. So, for those of you also confused by this is sugarcane, this is bamboo. Again, this is sugarcane, this is bamboo. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I also removed all of this terrain here and I flattened it out because I want to build another tree. Or at least attempt to build another tree. I do like the way this turned out, but it does have some work, and I do have a lot of work to go when it comes to making, great custom trees. But practice makes perfect, and the only way to get good at it is to keep doing it. So, this is going to be the home for our new tree. Now, when we do that new tree, I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we'll get to it. So we got a couple things on the agenda today. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fix this little area right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill this in with wheat. We're going to make that look all nice and neat. We're going to bring out the retaining wall for right here. And we're also going to extend the path down this way right here. And we're probably going to end it about right here because eventually this is going to be the squid farm. And we're going to need somewhere for that squid farm to drop all of its resources. And boy, do I have a good idea for a squid farm. Now, it's something that I thought up of at 3 o'clock in the morning when I was trying to go to sleep and couldn't sleep because my mind was racing. Let's be real, we've all had that happen before. But with that being said, we have a job to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and extend this down to somewhere near right there, because I think that's where the storage is going to be for the squid farm. But again, squid farm is going to be at a later date. But for right now, we need to go ahead and get this path taken care of. So the first thing we got to do is we have to dig out some grass. First, we'll go ahead and put down the lighting blocks and cover them up with brown carpet. Then we'll use the packed mud. That's the brown concrete powder. Work on the elevation change for the first step, the second step. And now we'll put in some rooted dirt along this. And then we'll fill it in with coarse dirt. Alright, so path has been laid out. And now we need to do a little bit of a decoration here because we kind of want to separate the wheat field from this path block. Now these lanterns, we don't really need them because, the light levels are all taken care of by that. But I think it gives it just a good look here. So let's do another set right there. We'll do a lantern there. And then we'll do some more leaves right here. And I'm not going to worry too much about decorating right there because we're going to get rid of all that soon. And once we get down to that, we'll go ahead and talk about that. And I also want to go right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take some moss. Alright, so let's place some flowering items here. We'll get to get some color variation. Alright, so path is completed. I think it looks pretty awesome. Alright, so next on the agenda is going to be to finish off this wall here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the retaining wall, and we're just going to kind of step it down right around here, and then we're going to go ahead and finish all of this off here at a wheat field. Alright, so we got the gist of where we're going to be planting and everything. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and start decorating the outside here, just so we know how far along we have to pull farm. So we'll start with a bunch of leaves here. And leaves can now be waterlogged. So that can help us with this. So we'll put that there. We'll go ahead and do some more leaves here. Waterlog that. That will allow us to take care of those. Fence there. That. More waterlog. Seeds are planted. Alright, so the farming area has been completed now, so once that grows in, it's going to look a heck of a lot better. I like the way I've separated things with this hedge system here. I saw this Flip was doing this, and I really like the way it turned out, and you know, it kind of borrowed the idea. So if you're watching, thank you, Flip. Alright, so we're going to take care of this section next, and let's be honest, this section looks very bland, and we hate bland. So to get rid of the bland, we're just going to swing our fist, and now we have a completed pathway. And with this little section knocked out, we can go ahead and start focusing on the rest of this build. So I had some ideas and I had some plans when I first decided to start doing this. Well, things have changed. Don't judge me. You know you've done that too. So originally I was just going to put a fence area here, call it a day. Well, that just kind of doesn't seem right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a lot of terraforming. We're going to terraform this to match the retaining wall. We're going to terraform this pathway because it's going to connect from here to a barn that's going to be right here. We have to tear this section down. And we also have to terraform a couple different sections for animals. And I kind of want them to be on different levels. So we have to add some grass. We have to take some grass away. My poor shovel. So the first thing I want to start doing is I want to start removing all of this grass here. We're going to end up with a lot of seeds. But I hate this grass when I'm trying to plant and dig and terraform. Next, I'm going to tear these sections down so I can flatten this area out. Alright, path 1 completed. Now we can get to do some terraforming. Alright, so terraforming has been completed, and yes, you did see me destroy things I just created. I mean, no you didn't. You saw nothing. So as you can see here, we have two different plots here. Plot 1, and then plot 2. Plot 2 is a little bit bigger, just because of reasons. So this section here is going to be the same as right there. And then we're going to do our retaining wall on the back. We're going to do retaining walls all along here. It's going to look pretty good. This is going to be the path that goes to the barn. Off of the barn, there's going to be a small chicken coop and a pig pen, which is why I only did 2 different sections right here. Right here, we're going to go up here, and then right here, they're going to have a couple storage silos because you kind of have to store all of the wheat and all of the carrots and all of the potatoes and the beetroots and all that stuff. You got to have a place to put it. We're also going to dig into the mountain here, and we're going to have kind of a little storage barn type thing inside of the mountain. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. We're going to bring the retaining wall up here. And I don't know. I just think it's going to look really cool. We'll have to see. I hope I'm right. And we're back here, and we have the retaining wall 85% done. There are a couple things we have to do yet, like we have to go and put the caps on everything. We have to go through and level this up, because I don't like how low it comes right here. So we're going to level up to probably about right here. The other thing I want to do is I kind of want to blend in the wall with the ground right here and right here, just to make it look a little bit more natural and not just so sudden. And if you noticed, I did some indentions in the wall, just for depth. And I did it in a corner here, I did it in a corner down there, and I liked the way it turned out. It turned out really well. And unfortunately, we are out of time for today. Those time lapses took a lot longer than I thought they were. I actually cut like 30 minutes, 45 minutes of the time lapse out just because of how long it was. Even at 300%, it was still like 8.5 minutes long, and I didn't want like 15 minutes of time lapses. I don't know, it just... If you like time lapses, let me know, but I didn't want to put too many in there, so yeah. So for the next episode, we're going to go ahead and finish the barn. We're going to finish the chicken coop and the pig pen, which is all going to be in that little corner over there. We're also going to work on the path that's going to lead from there all the way over. We're going to work on decorating all of this area. I'll finish the wall in that little spot right there. And the last thing is we have to figure out some kind of fence for right here to keep the animals from just walking off the edges. Keep them in their pens. Because like I said, I don't want to use just spruce fences because that's kind of boring. And as I've mentioned earlier, I don't like boring. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am so happy that I'm back and making videos again. Gonna get to streaming here probably in the next couple weeks. There's still some kinks I gotta work out of, well, me, that we just need to get straightened out before I start streaming again. But I promise it's coming back in the next couple weeks, and I've already got some ideas of what I want to stream. FTB teased a new Skyblock pack, so maybe we'll go and jump into that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.